So, good morning, young men. Today's your second day of school probably, but for some of you, it's your first week to the new school year. And I want you guys to start off strong. So let me give you some tips. I think I got about 5 tips here that will set you apart for the majority. All right, the first thing I'm going to talk about is let's focus on your foundation. The foundation is so critical. That's your start. That's your base. All right. First thing you need to do, bro, learn your schedule. Know where your classes are. Meet your teachers. Develop a relationship with them. Well, start to establish, I should say. Respect. This simple step will keep you from wasting time and looking lost. Simple things that you can do. All right. The next thing I want to talk about is something that we talk about a lot, but let's be intentional this time, and that's discipline in the classroom. Okay? When you're in class, you got to minimize the distractions, bro. Save the jokes and conversations for when you transition in between classes. Lunchtime, after school, or at the beginning of the day when you go into your homeroom or whatever. But right now, when you learn it, you got to be invested into that. Like, you're getting paid for this. Your time is your money. Right now, you got to learn to focus. And if you can learn to focus, if you can master focus now, this early in the game, it'll pay dividends for you later in life. Because everything that you start to elevate to, you're going to show up, hitting the floor running. And to expand on that, really, this comes to my next step. We got to play the role of a professional. If I was in school right now, I would treat it like I'm a researcher or something, like a professional student. That's the best way I could say it. A professional does things on purpose, sit up front, ask questions, review my assignments early, and come prepared with questions. I'm making the teacher work for me. I'm not just sitting there giving them no free pass, not doing my work, not paying attention. No, I got questions. I'm keeping the teacher on their toes. All right, I'm going to earn my A, and they're going to earn their pay. That's what I'm doing, okay? Now, since we're talking about being a professional and we've talked about distractions, let me get to something else. This is what really gets in all you guys faced way, way too much. Let's talk about girls, and in addition, the distractions that come with them. All right? Listen and listen, dear. If you're worried about chasing girls or trying to flex with that Riz, let me keep it real with you. You need to love yourself first. What you do now, the learning, grinding, building, will create abundant opportunities for you later in life. There's no better way to show love for yourself than to set yourself up for later in life. All right? Guys who chase girls too early, they become slaves to the lust. It's a loser. That's why it starts with an L. That's a deadly sin. If you read the Bible, you'll know there are many stories of great men like Samson, the strongest man the world's ever seen. How did he get brought down? Because he was too busy laying up on the couch telling Delilah all the secrets, and she sold him out to the king. You guys get yourself sold out all the time too. Because that time that you focusing on them girls, you could be focusing on your grades. You could be focusing on something else that's going to help you get paid. All right? Control your thoughts. Build your discipline. By doing this, you will create the allure in yourself, the mysterious quality that makes you attractive. It comes from focus, self-control, and determination, not being easily attained. Understand? And with that, guys, I just want to remind you, Just Inspired Mentoring is here for you. Please subscribe, support. I'm doing sessions on my front porch, so if you need help and you in the Baltimore area, you'll tap in. It don't cost you nothing but time. But let's be clear, this isn't a channel, this isn't an organization for what's popular or cool. We don't care nothing about that. We the opposite of that. We the antidote for the truth. This is for what's going to make you great. We implement these tips right now, and I promise you, you'll thank yourself later and come back and thank me too. Success is built from the habits you start today. So stay sharp, stay disciplined, and have a good day. Handle your business.